West Ham taking on Southampton in the third game of the Women's League Cup.
It'll be a tough test for them tonight, but I don't think they're a team that West Ham can think is going to be an easy win.
Of course, currently situated 5th in the league.
She's got electric pace, she's so quick, but she's also a really calm finisher. So I think if she can get a lot of the ball tonight in behind, she could really cause West Ham some problems.
She's a tall presence as well. She just slots herself in between both centre halves, and here could be the first opportunity. It is Southampton to get the first shot on goal. Good hands there from Megan Walsh. Of course, Celine Samal, another one of the players who's back in the starting lineup. Kate, what have you made of her progress? But actually, there's going to be a chance here. Just as I ask the question, Pavey pulls the trigger. First save we've seen from Fran Stenson. And a necessary one, as Nystrom tries to clear her lines. It's clipped nicely towards Bracero Carrera. And Bellamou will find it. That's a nice pass. Tricky feet. Forced back. This is a good move from West Ham. His bodies are back for Southampton, but it's lifted up towards Ueki. Endo will have a go. And it's a save from Stenson. Down this left-hand side, Kate. Best move we've seen from West Ham all game. By Hussein. Bellamou. Swinging one in. That's a good ball. And the first real save we've seen. Stenson tipping it over the crossbar.
Yeah, well, somehow Nystrom's found herself staying in the box after the set piece, so she's a great target.
Southampton looking to try and finish the half strongly, just like they started it, and there's a chance at that back post. Ferguson just heading it off target. Chicky just trying to put in a foot, and that's a good strong challenge from Nystrom. Does find its way to a Southampton player on this right hand side. But Henshaw winning it back. Not for long though. Here's a chance for Palmer as it's pushed away from Walsh. What a time to score that would have been for Southampton.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there was contact on Ferguson there. It could have been a penalty for Southampton.
With Hussein just outside the penalty area. Lots of runs going on, and they find the back of the net there! The substitute Asseyi nodding it home at the near post, and West Ham take the lead just after the hour mark.
We were just saying about they've got to take their opportunity when they're on top, and for the first time they've won the first contact at a set piece and they've scored a goal. So Asseyi's got across her player really well there, and now it's about West Ham making sure they try and go for a second and get this game done.
Will hopefully push West Ham over the line as they're in search for a second. Here is Morgan, who just stretches out her leg. It almost falls to Denton. Surely! There it is! And it's Shakira Martinez who gets her third goal of the season.
What we said about how important it is to try and score a second goal, and it's actually come against the run of play, so West Ham worked that really well, and it's a fantastic finish. Southampton, I think, will be a bit disappointed with the way they've defended that because no one reacted to the second ball.
She's got the number 20. Atlanta Primer straight onto her. This is good move. Martinez looking for a brace, but she sends it across the box to Morgan, and there it is, 3-0. And they get 3 points in their third game of this season's League Cup. Made from Martinez and slotted home by Morgan.
Yeah, it sat really nicely for her, but all she had to do was pass it into the back of the net, stay composed, and she's finished it well on her weaker foot. And you would like to think now it's too hard for Southampton to get back into it. I think the second goal took the wind out of their sails, and now the third goal. It could be an opportunity now for West Ham to maybe try and get a fourth and fifth and really grow that confidence.
When the substitutions come on, who have all made a difference, that's when you start to see the difference between these two. But in the first half, there really wasn't much difference. But here's one of the difference makers who's already got a goal and an assist like she had in the first game. Is she going to go for a brace? She is, and it's a good save.
It's a great save. Asseyi looks a bit annoyed that she hasn't passed her the ball there, but I think once she'd worked that half yard of space. But 9 seems excessive, and I don't know if that's just because my fingers are falling off holding this mic. Oh, what a finish. What a finish.
And that really does seal it. Well, we've still got 8 more minutes to play. And Asseyi gets her brace. 4-0. The player who kicked things off with her head in the second half, could potentially get the last goal now of the game.
She took that so well. I think when you're seeing her run through, you're almost expecting her to carry it into the box and then try and slot it past the keeper. But the fact that she's hit it as it's bounced back up gives the keeper no chance. So really hard for Stenson there. I don't think she can do anything else. It's just a really great finish from Asseyi. And also for your forward players to get on the score sheet, it's a nice feeling knowing where the back of the net is when you haven't been able to find it too much this season.
Well, Morgan, first time ball in! And Shakira Martinez gets a brace like Asseyi. And it's 5.
Yeah, you know, we've just said for Southampton they don't want to turn it into a thrashing, and I mean, we've said again, the subs linking up this time. Fionn Morgan down the right hand side showing exactly what she can do. It's a great ball in, and all Martinez has to do is guide it into the back of the net, which she does. You know, for Martinez and Asseyi especially as forward players, they want to be scoring goals, and the subs that have come on have really made a difference. Fantastic second half performance, and so much for them to build on for Sunday. So I think that's the most important thing now, is that they get themselves recovered, ready for a huge game on Sunday, but they'll be going in it with a mindset of feeling confident.